I would just say this. Sometimes I think we get in trouble because we try to do too much. Sometimes we get in trouble in our evangelism because we try to do too much. Evangelism for most people is a bunch of links in a chain that starts heaven and comes down to earth. And even if I am the person who was there when that person believes in Jesus and prays, I'm not the only one who was involved. There are parents, and there are friends, and there are pastors, and there are people who pray. There's a lot of links in the chain. And many times, all we're going to be is just a link in the chain. We may not be there at the end. I watered. How's it go? I planted, Apollos watered, and God gave the increase. Sometimes all we're doing is planting the seed. Sometimes all we're doing is just watering the ground. In the end, it's God who must give the increase. And I find at least it helps take the pressure off me if I think I don't have to do it all myself. Come to think, we talk about winning people to Christ. I can't win anybody to Christ. Only God can give new life. I can be there when they pray. I can be a spiritual obstetrician while the new child is being born, but I am not the agent of the new birth. That's the Holy Spirit. So it helps me to think, maybe all I'm going to do today is say a good word for Christ. Maybe I'm just going to share a good word for the Lord. Maybe I'm just going to be a Christian with a smile and not a frown. And maybe that down the road is going to help somebody out. So I would say whoever wrote that note, take a deep breath and smile. Join the club. You're like the rest of us. And just pray that God will use you to plant some seeds and to water the ground and trust God to give the increase.